Hi everyone, Benny Martin here. I wanted to tune in and give you some tips and tricks on how to take your enriched digestive enzymes. I'm going to tell you a little bit about how to take them, what they do, and then I'm going to give it a little demo as well. So the first thing is, like everything in life, consistency is key. So a few tips I have on this. You want to make sure you're taking your digestive enzymes 10 to 20 minutes before you eat. So I personally do it with lunch and dinner. So I do it with my meals. You also want to make sure, if you're somebody who struggles with certain foods, like maybe pizza or pasta, making sure you're taking them before those. But consistency is really going to help make a difference. And most people will notice, some people notice after a day, some people notice after a week. Everyone is a little bit different. With the Enrich, I like to leave it on my kitchen table, so it's right there. I also like to take them while I'm prepping. So if you are making a salad for lunch and doing chicken, take it while you're prepping your food. Some people like to set an alarm on their phone if you're someone who eats at the same time every day. If you bring food to work or a picnic or you meal prep, I love using these. Or even in the beginning, I was struggling a little bit with consistency, so I would stack them up for the day. So in the morning, I would put, so I'm just grabbing the lid, I would put 2 Enrich in the container. And even though I work from home, just like this, and then I would put them right in my food for the day. Also, if you have children or a spouse, ask them to remind you, because Trent and Maverick often remind me, and having your family help is awesome. And also, just for convenience, I like to keep a little container in my purse and my car. So those are my tips on how to be consistent, because you're going to start seeing results when you're consistent. So everyone's body reacts a little bit differently. Sometimes people can experience a little bit of like maybe gas in the beginning. So just that, sometimes your body detoxing if you have a lot going on in your digestion. The other tip I have for you is, make sure you do a measurement and weigh yourself before you start doing the Enrich. Most people will see about 5 to 10 pounds release just from properly digesting your food. So those are a few ideas. And I always tell people, if you forget to take them beforehand, like for example, I just did forget today, you can take them with your meal. Or if you're experiencing any sort of indigestion, you can also open a capsule and pour it under your tongue, and it's going to kick in immediately. That is because these are capsules and they dissolve in your gut. So that's why we take them 10 to 20 minutes beforehand. So they have the ability to break down and then they activate. So I'm going to show you how that works, because I'm somebody who knows if I know what it's doing, then I'm more likely to take it. And also I know what to look for. So some things you might experience is less indigestion, less heartburn. So for example, I actually noticed Trent's heartburn go away before mine. So I'm going to take a pudding pack to show you how these work. So let's just say this is your, I just had cottage cheese toast, or maybe it is your Alfredo, something like that. I'm not sure if you can see that, but this is thick pudding. You see how thick that is? So I'm going to do a little demo to show you how the Enrich helps you break down your food. So it's going to help you break down the food so you are actually absorbing the nutrients from your food, and also that you are eliminating what you don't need. So we're going to put them in here. So here is the pudding pack and our little container here. Some people also will notice after about a month taking the digestive enzymes, or even sooner, that they can eat foods that they couldn't tolerate before. So you can also do a little experiment. And I say 1 to 2 because everybody is different. Here we go. We are headed to Mexico, so I will definitely be packing these. Okay, so we're going to give it a little stir here. And you're going to see it start to break down. So we start to lose digestive enzymes as we age. So sometimes we will notice as we get older, we start having more food allergies, more digestive issues. I know for myself, my tolerance for certain foods started getting worse as I got older. So mine, for example, is gluten. And I would get a red rash on my face. I would get puffy symptoms like that. And I just had rye toast with my digestive enzymes, and I no longer have those symptoms. So you do need to be consistent with them. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. And if you have any questions, please reach out. So you can see here, it is bubbling and it is now liquefied. So once again, this is a digestive enzyme with a stabilized pre and probiotic. So you don't need to put it in the fridge. You can take it anywhere you go, which is awesome. So those 11 digestive enzymes are going to help you break down all your foods, your carbs, your sugars, your fats, your proteins. So you're not going to have your food sitting there. You're not going to be as tired. And you're also going to absorb the nutrients from your food. So I actually was having issues with low iron. And since I've started the digestive enzyme, I no longer have those issues. So, sometimes we say we are what we eat, but we actually are what we digest. All right, let's see what it did. Here we go. It is like milk. So I'm just going to show you one more time. That is cleaned out. So that's just showing you there's one chunk left in there. I guess I didn't stir that one. But that's going to show you what that is doing to your food. So you can really see how it works. Oftentimes as well, I always like to tell people it doesn't come out that way. So oftentimes if you're someone who doesn't go to the bathroom enough, like every day, you're going to notice that you are more regular. If you're somebody who maybe goes to the bathroom too much, so IBS symptoms, you will notice that you are also more regular. So those are some of the things to look for, to expect, and reach out if you have any questions. Cheers.